It's been interesting to see as you focus on that use case and you use the understandings you get from that use case to kind of push the tech forward and you hop programmers up more and more levels of abstraction, how it then also makes things more accessible. That's something that we're really excited about. And I think in the end state, I do think that building software is going to be way more accessible.
Did you hear that? That was bad. That was really, really bad. There were enough red flags there to equip a joint Chinese and North Korean military parade. Like I said in my 1000x software bid, you do not want an AI building code out of a Tower of Babel of abstractions. All abstractions are inherently leaky because they're all based on the idea of doing something in the background in a way that handles 99% of use cases. So what happens when your use case falls into that 1% that's either not handled or triggers a bug or just isn't handled well to begin with? Have fun debugging that nightmare. And if you add a dozen layers of abstraction on top of each other, you're going to have a dozen places for what we call Heisenbugs. So what the co-founder of Cursor here is telling us is that he's willing to trade quality and reliability of your software so more people can put out an app when he should very much be going the other direction. One of the few things that Sam Altman of OpenAI does get right is that software in the age of large language models is becoming kind of like fast fashion. Cheap and almost infinitely abundant. But let's also remember that fast fashion is destructive, it's made in sweatshops, and it ends up in a mountain of trash, usually in a country that has a lot of other problems to deal with as is. And turning our software, which is now critical for our day-to-day lives, into the equivalent of throwaway clothing so a startup or five can make their next funding goal, seems a little problematic and dangerous to me.